when you are.
Okay. I never noticed anyone on the subway, but this hippie Earth Mother type caught my eye as she jumped off the C train in Jamaica Plain. A simple gesture, that's all it was, and 10 years went by. I can't remember who exactly was there, but I know it was 1976, and we were all gathered around Rosa the Bulldozer, trying to keep warm on a freezing Boston night. When I popped up on the scene, she was already known by every queen, speed freak, hustler in Park Square. I watched her for months before we actually spoke, and from then on I understood her appeal. She was non-judgmental, maternal, and quite tender, and I'm sure it was these traits that made her so essential to me and everyone else on those endless nights waiting for a trick. The first thing that caught your eye about her was her hand-embroidered denim hippie jacket, and I never ever saw her without it. Over time, I eventually learned that all the colorful designs were done while we were hopping in and out of cars and doing what we had to do. The jacket looked ancient and beautiful and torn and tattered, but her long frizzy hair cascaded over her shoulder, pretty much covering the entire back of the jacket, and that kept me from getting a better look. Years passed, people died, and we changed, and I had completely forgotten about Rosa the Bulldozer. Finally, fortunately, she had not forgotten me. Right before she hopped off the C train, she looked at me and she pointed and tapped with her tattooed fingers to a colorful design on her shoulder that had spelled out my name in yellow thread in the year 1976. She knew by the huge smile on my face that I too now remembered, and as I looked out the window I watched the wind catch her hair, revealing the back of the jacket and the hundreds of names and dates that were colorfully embroidered there. And that, my dears, is the tale of Rosa the Bulldozer. Is it good? Is it well written?
I love that.
Okay.
Yes, it's fabulous.
Yeah, I saw her in 1986, and I hadn't seen her since I was 13. And she was.
And where was this?
In
Boston?
Boston, yeah.
Wow.
She was one of those hippie Earth Mother types. You remember, left over from the 60s.
I love that. And
You
she
know,
was a butch too?
Yeah, with the patchouli and the whole bit, and the Birkenstock.
My God.